Hello, and welcome to Date Night. I'm Chorpsaway,
And I'm Devious Vacuum.
and you are the stars. Welcome back
Holy
for another
shit.
week of Please Be Happy.
Oh my god. The way that the word balloon.
Yeah, I thought it was funnier that way. I was like trying to figure out if I should fix that, and I was like, no, this is funny.
it's intern made this one. That's right, Lakamasi.
That's right. I interned for myself. I pay myself. It's like this money laundering scheme. As you know, I work for a private investigation unit. And we had a pretty busy week this weekend as we had to go to a YouTuber's house and beat his kneecaps in.
Because
he got sold the wrong product.
Yeah. Oh my
God, that's crazy. Man, I was thinking about it before we got in here. There's too much news going on. Like, there was so much going into this week that I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna pick to talk about.
That's the one that's bad. Wizards of the Coast hiring Pinkertons to beat up a guy that they sent the wrong product by accident.
Yeah, and to beat up his wife too. Let's not.
Yeah, horrible nightmare.
Also,
but all the
funny that it was like alleged,
good.
right? Like they were trying to figure it out based on this guy, and then Watsy's just like, yeah, they're part of our investigation. It's like, okay, why would you admit that? You couldn't have waterboarded that out of me, which the Pinkertons would have done.
Yeah, I don't know. They wanted to make the lawsuit easy, I guess. Yeah. Tucker Carlson got fired. Don Lemon got fired.
The Twitter Blue stuff happened.
Yeah, nobody wants Twitter Blue. Drill is leading a crusade against Twitter Blue.
God bless him. Slave to woke.
Yeah.
All the dead people that are getting Twitter Blue, and that's a crime.
Yep. Great stuff.
There's crazy stuff happening, but the important thing is that we're back for Please Be Happy. And last time, as you know, we saw the King of the Ocean.
Yeah.
Sid's right. Shinzo Abe did just give his number to Elon.
Oh my god.
He's just a good guy like that.
Also, the Fish King, he when he visited us last time, he left me with a special elixir that I have. That's right, everyone. It's back to weird soda time.
I forgot we had so many bits ready.
I know. Weird soda reviews. It doesn't happen very often anymore. There's not as many weird sodas coming out. Well, the last one was strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, which is fantastic and not a weird soda. It's just good. It's your new favorite soda and mine. But tonight, finally, yeah?
I was thinking about the strawberries and cream thing. What if they made a soda based on the famous, you may remember this from your childhood because, we're 90s kids.
Yeah.
The berries and cream lad for the Skittles. What if they made a berries and cream Skittles soda? And they brought the man back.
I agree that they should make that. Like a strawberries and cream, orange and cream, mixed berry and cream, a real lifesavers cream situation. Yeah.
Maybe a cultural exchange. You know how there's that Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce? Maybe they could do barbecue sauce flavor.
Barbecue sauce and cream, if you will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You don't need another sauce. That's gonna be our pink sauce.
Hire us, PepsiCo.
Situation. Anyway, I have Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Pitch Black. Mountain Dew Pitch Black. I've never had Mountain Dew Pitch Black because I have diabetes.
It's great, right?
I'm very
That's the
excited to try. I have no idea. It's purple. I'm assuming it's grape, but the description says dark citrus punch.
Okay. So that doesn't mean anything.
No, that doesn't mean anything. So let's crack this bad boy open and give her a sip. I got this.
Thanks for the ASMR.
Dollar General.
While you take a sip and open the can, I'm gonna scratch my tissue box.
Interesting. Okay. I'm getting the first note that I get is definitely citrus.
Okay. I forgot we're sommeliers.
Like a tangerine. And then that sort of morphs almost immediately into the flavor of American Smarties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, just a real strong Smarties aftertaste. It starts out orange or like tangerine, hits maybe the briefest kiss of grape, and then it's Smarties on the whole back half.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my review. Since it's American Smarties like D-Vac and Chorps away.
That's right.
Aw, shucks, because of our genius brains.
That's
Oh my
right.
god, it's time for the play.
So let's do a quick flyover. Aspen gave up getting published to become the manager of a new Starbucks.
Yes. We're at 68% completion.
We are at 68.
Silver
Think about it.
left.
We're almost at the funny number, 70.
We
But,
are. Silver left to go be in her own game.
Yeah,
Please
so
be
Silver
happy
left
too.
to explore the world and see it through a new perspective.
Yeah.
We
That's
gave
good.
up our job at the library so that we could go work at the nature preserve,
Yeah.
which we visited just to find out that the bird died, but we were like, well, we could help other animals.
We were right on the precipice of destroying our bead in a hope of breaking the curse forever,
Yes.
instead of swallowing it. But
Instead of doing that,
first-
we're actually we're gonna see a play.
Yeah.
Because as you know, we've also been practicing in the background of this. Been practicing for a play, basically exclusively so that we could get Lena and Cyrus together.
Yeah, and it's finally happening now.
That's right.
At this
We're doing
moment,
Gender Bent
and not
Swan
earlier.
Lake. We're a tree. Let's get at it.
Let's go. It's such a candy flavor, Pitch Black. It's very candy. If you want a soda that tastes like candy, then this
That sounds
is-
bad.
Yeah, it tastes like if when your Halloween candy, right? Like you keep it all in a bowl together, and then after a while, it all kind of starts to taste like each other. I don't know why. Some sort of physics principle that applies to the candy leaching out into the other candy. That's kind of the vibe of Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Zero sugar, I will say. I don't know what the normal one tastes like, and I never will.
Also, I forgot we adopted an animal.
Yeah, we got a puppy, and we name him Happy.
Happy.
Happy. Our dog, please be happy. Exactly.
Quick, break my arm. Oh.
Nervous? So far, so good. What about you? Shouldn't you be in your costume?
I'm gonna go get changed soon. I was just, talking with my parents.
Uh-oh.
Are they here in the audience?
Yep, front row. I think they were more excited for me to be in this play than I was.
I know.
Are they both
exactly
swans,
what you
or?
mean.
I
I'm
think
glad
so.
I
I
did
think
it,
she's a
though.
pure swan.
Yeah, me too.
Because of all the high expectations placed upon her. I feel like,
Sure.
They said they're glad I found something I like.
I feel like if she was
Although
half
I know
seagull,
they
the pressure
still
wouldn't
wish
be
she
as
was
high.
ballet. I guess me being up on stage is still good enough for them.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, I think I am. I mean, it was my decision. I probably won't be in any other plays anytime soon, though.
That's too bad. You're really good at it.
Lena's ending has her like joining a production of like Guys and Dolls. It's like gets
She's
really
meant to
into
be
like
the
high
star.
school theater
Keep trying
or
new
college
things.
theater, I guess.
Maybe someday I'll go back to ballet or something, but only if I decide that I want to, not someone else.
Damn, you tell them. Aren't you supposed to be in an outfit too?
Hey, you two. All set for your big debut, Miho?
I think
Why do
I
you say
got
it
all
like
my
that?
lines down.
Good. How about you, Lena?
He
Ready,
just
boss?
always sounds sarcastic.
Cool. Thanks for making this
Ready,
possible,
boss.
both of you.
You know I got this.
No, it's no big deal. Right, Miho?
Right.
We should probably go get changed, but first, Hey, Lena. Are you,
What Oh, Cyrus knows exactly how to time a fucking thing like this.
Oh my god.
Right before we go on stage where our emotions are shot to hell, what if I
Yeah.
asked you out?
Yeah.
After the play? No? Why?
Oh, you want to go to IHOP?
do you
Yeah!
wanna get dinner or something?
Here's
Oh my
'cause
god,
here-
he's
look,
doing it!
when you're in college, here are the list of places you go to dinner with someone. IHOP,
I have
Denny's,
for sure.
In-N-Out Burger.
Mm.
Those are the three.
Yes! Let's do that.
Quick, break my arm.
I'm gonna go get ready.
If you don't have In-N-Out Burger, like I did not, I'm trying to think of where we went instead. I think Sonic America's Drive-In. I think.
Ooh,
that's
Sonic
where we
America's
were.
Drive-In's really good because you never have to leave your car. You can just keep talking, and then a guy will roller skate out and give you a hamburger.
Yeah, and if your friends are particularly insufferable, they don't have to interact with like the any
Yeah.
staff, any people that could be irritated by them.
Yeah, you just get them an extra cherry limeade so they can't talk.
Yeah, turn the child locks on in your
Yeah.
car. Just keep them in the
The
back.
dressing room's the other way.
Also, Hubie notes, she can't hang out later. She has to set up her plans to date him. Very true.
Oops, it's this way.
Lena's so cool.
I love her.
That wasn't weird, was it? From me, I mean.
I know it's weird from her.
I think weird is like her normal anyway.
Damn, go off, queen.
I think she's pretty glad you asked her.
I kind of had a feeling after she gave me that painting a while ago.
And then I didn't
Part of the
move on
reason
it
I
for
wanted
like
her to
6
be in the
months.
Play was so we could hang out
Teenage
more,
boy behavior.
but it's been kind of.
I thought she was into me, but, I thought I'd just give it like 6 more months and another very personal project.
Don't worry. I think it'll all work out fine.
Well, I'm gonna go get dressed too. See you on stage.
See you.
Right? It says, I laid in bed and looked at the ceiling and thought about it and just figured that'd get the job done. So
Very
true.
I thought having these like 3-way phone conversations with this random woman who's helping out in the play would really benefit the relationship, and it would just kind of happen.
Yeah, clearly.
If they don't have sprites for this, I'm gonna scream, or a CG.
Showtime.
I'll take either. Sorry, I'm gonna play that one more. It was missing. It was missing a little something.
Yeah.
Showtime.
Oh my god. ASMR.
ASMR. It's showtime. You can tell by the way she walks.
Aww.
It's very cute. Could not relate though. I'm already very loud and obnoxious, as you all know.
Yeah. We're we're both just loud, obnoxious, and on stage every Tuesday night.
That's right. It's like date night at the Laugh Factory.
Yep. What are they gonna do? What if they started doing like, cause all these like physical venues are like, start dying out. Nobody's going to see like a local stand-up comedian. So instead they like bring in like Let's Players.
Ooh.
And then everybody comes to the bar, and then it's us playing a video game, and it's like projected up on the screen. And
Yeah.
that's the show.
Look at him though.
Look at
Very
them!
funny. Very funny that Cyrus has the exact same like feather hair pieces
Yeah.
as Lena. Like again, why was Lena not just
It's great.
the swan? Right?
great.
Like
You love it.
also unknown third person? I don't know much about
Yeah.
Swan Lake. I think it's weird that they have to fight Batman.
Yeah. Oh, they've got like a black feather thing going on there.
Yeah.
Is there a black swan in Swan Lake?
There must be. I guess so. Does anyone know about anything? Because I'm out.
No.
I'm out of my wheel. Look, I just started reading literature, so
True, they did make a whole movie about her. Yeah.
that's true. It was called Perfect Blue.
Sid made the same joke.
Great. Oh, we got an achievement.
Yo! That was it. Time to smash the bead.
That's right. Was it sleepless because of the beat or because you just finished a big play that you had to stay up late for?
This was a strange place to put the play. I feel like the play should have come before Silver Goodbye.
Yeah. Silver should have come see the play.
Yeah, and she could have cried.
Miho!
Right, it says, still slamming my fists on the table demanding I thought clowns are supposed to be funny point reward. Then it will become a Laugh Factory moment.
Never!
You think this is easy? You think this is easy?
Yeah?
You would just use it all the time. You wouldn't use any of the other ones if
That's
we put
true.
that one in there.
We also can't let you have it because it is too much power. It would have to be one of those, like, point rewards with, like, a delay.
Yeah.
And the
you
delay
have
would
to
be,
pay
like,
for
8
it.
months.
It has to be bits. You have
Yeah.
to pay Torps away $5.
Every time you want to say it, yeah.
But
What do you mean?
if you pay the $5, it puts like a whole fucking frame around the
You've
screen.
been chewing on an empty
Yeah.
fork for a little bit now.
Evie says, are these events in a set order? They're chronological as far as I can tell. But, like, the actual time span between them, I don't know.
Oops. Is this about your secret idea from yesterday?
It is literally one day. It has literally been
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah, I feel like it's not the best timing for that scene to happen.
You're good. I like to think I know you pretty well. Is it something you can talk to us about yet? I'm going to smash my bean.
Is that like a euphemism?
I don't know for sure, but if I do that,
Oh
I
my
think my magic
god.
will go away. The problem is, I don't
Yeah,
know
there's
what
the
else
problem,
will
right?
happen
Is
to
that
me.
we literally don't know what's going to happen and she's going to turn back into a fox forever or whatever.
Yeah.
think I'll be okay. Enby thinks
Kiwi
so
says
too.
smash burger bead. That's where I go if I need to go late night in college with my friends.
sure? That's awfully permanent. And what do you mean, what else? What do you mean, you think? Have you thought?
Aspen.
I mean, you know, with her canine, she could probably smash it with her teeth, but like,
I'm sorry.
But she's supposed
I'm
to
sure
eat
you
it,
thought
so
about
I feel
it.
like putting it in her mouth is a no-go.
it's like risky, right?
Yeah.
That's so sudden. I'm sure you can see why I'm so shocked. It's been on my mind for a while, and it's all I could think about last night.
Do you think she's gonna
It's what I want
turn
to
into
do,
a
though.
mortal woman?
I told
When
him
she
why
smashed
I
the
would,
bead?
for one thing.
So you're thinking like instead of turning back into a fox, it just completely removes her foxness.
Yeah.
And I'd
Yeah.
Like
feel
she
a
has
lot
become
better
too human
if
now.
I didn't have to worry
Like the
about
famous
anything
video
Yeah.
game Too
about
Human.
me.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe.
She's
Me
beyond
too.
2 souls now.
God, me
Yeah.
too.
Your magic is more than
She's
just being forgotten.
Danganronpa 2.
That plus your ability to transform.
Goodbye, Despair Island.
Yeah.
Plus,
So I've heard.
I would imagine your immortality.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the thing
Yeah?
about it is we literally don't know the implications, so literally anything could happen.
Miho! I know. I thought about that too. And I'm okay with that.
It'd be kind of fucked up to be dating you, Aspen, and then live forever. So
toxic.
I wanna
The-
feel
what- this
more.
is the like. It's like,
I want
okay,
to
Aspen, we've been
feel
dating for
more
3
too.
months or 6 months or something. Okay, now I'm gonna give up my immortality for you. No pressure.
I don't think that can happen unless I know I'm going to lose them someday.
well, you know that you're gonna lose Aspen at one point,
That's
right?
something both of you helped me
Yeah.
realize.
What happens if we take Juliet route where she is immortal?
I assume we still have to break it, but maybe. I mean, again, we'll know about the mechanics of what happens by the end of this, right?
Miho,
Oh, Sid's got it. Juliet will just bite Miho
Don't
after
know
she
what to
becomes
say.
human.
There's so much that I don't know if I
She's
can
just
get
also a
through it all.
vampire now.
So, I'll just trust you. I'll trust that you know what's right for you, and I'll support you in that.
Aspen, I know that,
Always.
this is like a sentiment that you're providing and not necessarily like a one-to-one thing, but like in this circumstance, I don't think anyone knows what's right.
Yeah.
Wait! Oh!
What the?
Watch out the filter. That's made worse because Aspen wears glasses.
Oh man, she's this is it. She's about to transform.
Oh, QB's got a good idea. What if Happy jumped up, ate the bead, and ascended to godhood? What if Happy took the fate for her?
That would be great. He turns into just a man.
Oh, that'd be cool.
He turns into fucking
It's time.
Noah from Cafe Enchanté.
There's that fucking guy. There's my fucking guy.
There he is. Little guy spotted.
It's gonna be just like that scene from I think it's Grey's Anatomy where the dog eats the heart. It's gonna be like that, but with a bead.
Oh no.
I feel like I've said this story on here before, but I think it's
Yeah.
very funny about that spot that they had to like force the dog to do it because they just sat there for like hours trying to get the dog to do it and like enticing it in any way, and it just would not go with the script. I think that's so cool. The dog just wanted to get paid extra, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Wait!
QB says dog eats Dan's new heart. If anyone wants to see it on YouTube, you just are prepared.
QB has that phrase tattooed on him.
Yeah, go to www.youtube.com/watch
Oh
question
my
mark
God.
Do. There's something I have
V
to
equals.
ask. I'd regret it forever if I don't.
What is it? You can.
Oh,
ask
also it
me
isn't Grey's
anything.
Anatomy. I'm sorry. Look.
Oh, it's One Tree Hill. Worse. Okay, this is a serious moment.
I'm sorry.
What is Aspen's question, do you think?
Do you remember that part of One Tree Hill? That's not what her question is.
Can I touch your ears?
Oh!
Oh my God.
Incredible.
Huh?
This is a really
Gay.
serious moment. You were right, Devek.
Gay.
I've just.
Whammacar says, Tunch fuzzy, get dizzy. I agree.
For as long as I've known you, I've wanted to ask. But it seems so rude, so I kept putting it off.
Here's my favorite thing about this scene also. It's Happy in the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, that's us. Live happy reaction.
It really is the live happy reaction.
I can't put it off anymore, though.
Okay, since we've got a little bit of a less serious moment now, Loakamasi says, my favorite story of animals not cooperating on set is the snakes on Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indy is supposed to chase them away with a torch, but snakes being cold-blooded love being close to fire.
Yes. Good. Love that.
Now he's jealous. You got to pet Happy now, Aspen. I'm sorry. That's how it works. That's dog law.
Okay, I've got mine out
God.
of my system. Why don't you? Miho!
Oh, it's glowing again. Was this the final thing to break the...
You gotta be gay.
That's my favorite Parappa the Rapper quote.
Oh, it's happening.
Oh, it just fucking broke. It just turned to dust. She was just too late to eat it. Nothing happens now.
Ooh. Oh. Become normal.
She really is Detroit becoming human.
Yo!
Normal girl just dropped.
Normal girl.
Yeah. This is a real like the myth of informed consent image. Happy's there. He goes, I don't.
Oh my god.
I wonder if the cats will be more normal too, right?
Oh yeah, maybe. Cats are never normal though.
You know what I mean.
Congratulations, Miho.
Thank you for everything.
Normal girl. Normal girl.
Happy's such a good dog just standing on the stairs like that. I feel strangely normal. Oh yeah, her balance has got to be all kinds of like fucked up, right?
Yeah.
New inner ear just dropped. Now I gotta figure out the whole magic thing, right?
Is she still gonna be able to communicate with the animals at the the preserve?
That's a good question. Probably. We'll see, though. I also probably couldn't run to the bus anymore. Yeah, I think Yubi's right. I think, like, she already has the talk to animals skill, so I don't think that gets lost.
Yeah, she already knows.
It's just sort of the natural stuff.
Now she's gonna have to get a social security number.
This is... I'm just gonna say it. This is also, like, I get it, but this is also kind of, like, a fucked up thing, right? Like, she's literally like, I'm gonna need a new perspective on life because I've been taking everything granted, but now I'm gonna die one day, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. She, you know, I don't think this game has the... Like, it's not meant to have the depth of, like, let's really consider what it means to give up immortality.
Right, but that's, like, a crazy thing still, though.
Yeah. It's like, the writers know that it's fucked up, but they like, that's outside of the scope of this work.
Yeah, it's like, we won't think about it. That's a different game.
We know. We could
That's for
write
Please
that
Be
game,
Happier.
but that's not this game. Yeah.
So, tomorrow's the big day.
That's right. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight. I don't know if I'll have time to sleep tonight.
At least you'll have plenty of coffee.
Ray
to
is
drink
right.
in
That's the
morning.
fanfic writer's problem now.
True.
That's the fanfic writer's burden.
That's true. As long as no one drops the coffee maker or something. Oh, here I go again. I keep imagining 100 things that could go wrong.
Same.
I'm sure there are a million things that will go right.
Because you will get 1 million orders at this place.
Thanks. I'm sure you're both right. I just can't help being me.
That's why I know it'll go well.
All your classics. Pride and Prejudice. Moby Dick. Little House on the Prairie.
Little Women.
Anne of Green Gables.
So, after
The
your
Scarlet
bead
Letter.
broke
Great
yesterday,
light reading.
It gave me an idea for a secret ritual of my own.
Uh-huh. I'm a witch now.
Are you gonna burn your manuscript?
And my Starbucks, it will be my coven.
Oh, like magic?
Wow.
No
Wavelength
magic,
again.
just superstition, I guess you could call it. Or symbolism. Something along those lines.
Let's do it.
You don't even know what it is yet.
So, it's something you want to do, and that's enough for me.
I hope you're up for a bit of a walk then, because I'd like to go up Mount Victoria.
Oh, is
go
she gonna
get
throw all the
Hazel's.
papers?
There's no
What an
way.
icon. She's gonna get her. It's just a copy of her manuscript.
Well, but she says it's a ritual. Do you think she's going to do that frequently? I got the idea that this was going to
I
be a
see
more
why you
regular
come up
thing.
here so often. I'm glad the new
People are gonna be
store is
like, "Where are all these
closer.
pages
I could do
from?"
with a few more
Yeah, just like
chances to
every
be in.
Monday before work, it's just like,
Yeah, they think Slender Man is in these woods now. 'cause you gotta
Yeah.
collect the
I like it up here,
pages.
too. I know
Yeah,
it's
Slender
not a
Man's
secret
800
or
pages.
anything, but it feels like my place.
I know what you mean. That used to be the library for me.
Used to?
It's special in a different way now. A wonderful way, to be sure, but not the same as when I was just a regular patron browsing the shelves. But up here, I feel calm in the same way when I sit down with a good book. Not just a good one, but a favorite. One that I know I can go back to again and again and enjoy just as much as the first time I read it.
Sense and Sensibility. That is where sandwiches go, though.
Yeah. The girl reading this.
That's from the book company, right? The one you almost
Okay, maybe it
signed
is a
with?
one-time original. She's gonna throw her fucking contract.
Yeah.
Yes. This was the contract they offered me. I held on to it to think about, and then afterwards held on to it as a reminder.
Now I'm gonna set it on fire in the middle of the nature preserve.
From it too, now. Just like you were saying about your bead. For a long time, I thought of my self-worth purely in terms of what I could make or give to the world. In other words, how good my writing was. That sure turned out to be a mistake. I always knew it was, of course. Still, once you're that far into the hole, it can be tough to dig yourself back out. I have you to thank in part for that. For helping me find my own strength that I needed.
Aww.
That's why I don't need this anymore. Not as a reminder or a motivator. I don't need it to tell me what I'm worth.
True. Damn, she rips the whole phone book in half. Hurrah!
Okay, but that's littering.
Yeah.
Even if it's going to the ocean. Like, what the fuck? I would have been better if she started a fire, actually.
Yeah, but you know, let her have her moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna narc on her,
I
but
tore
it's
up
just
the
like,
rejection letters too. The ones I'd been keeping in my box. Envelopes and all. I saved a copy of my manuscript instead. That's what I really want to look back on someday and smile about. Not to forget the bad, but to remember the good too. I'll always associate it with these days here with you. And with the new store, and everything else. I think those will be much happier memories to keep, don't you?
I do. I never want to forget how I feel right now either. Or any of my time here.
Sid says, then Aspen pulls out the beer she didn't drink and rips those in half too.
I will. I'm not
Been holding
sure
onto
how we
these as
could.
well. And she does like the
Even though
reverse
future is
shotgun, like she
scary
still
at
like
times,
snaps it open and it shoots
scares
out,
me
but
right
not into
now
her
when I
mouth.
think of opening the store tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited to face it with you and with Juliet. And with Happy, of course.
Of course.
Look at that dog.
Love him.
That dog's just thinking, damn, can't wait for a treat.
Yeah. That's right. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, do we get to hear about what happened with Lena?
Oh yeah.
Bad time, but how'd your IHOP date with Cyrus go?
Hi, Lena. How's it going?
Cyrus is gonna be
You
here
know,
for the
pretty
opening.
normal day. Hang on a sec, though. Something's different about you.
My God.
Does she know?
What was she cooking? Jesus.
A haircut? Wait, no, I see it. Don't tell me they gave you an haircut too.
That kicks ass. Well, at least she noticed.
Nope. They went away on their own. I broke the bead that gave me my magic, and so now I'm just a regular human.
Now I'm just a guy.
I love this like bit of like, how do you explain this to other people? Well, that's it.
Because no one else knows about the understands the bead thing. Also, where did all those beads go?
Bad that I
Oh my
dropped the
God.
coffee
She
machine.
dropped it. Yeah. Also, where did the rest of the beads go?
Oh, nah. I
I
did
don't
it
know.
on purpose. I wanted
The
this
ground.
to happen.
Okay.
Seriously? Why would you do that?
Because I got tired of people forgetting about me all the time. I want to be able to live a normal life, even if it's one that has an end. I'm
Lena,
starting
don't
a
you
new
have a
job
normal
soon,
life?
too. One that I couldn't do if nobody remembered me.
Oh, congrats! You're gonna kick life's butt, aren't ya?
Hell yeah.
It's not quite the way I put it, but yeah, I guess so.
Well, it's the right way. The only right way. Go ahead, ask me why that is.
God, Lena's so cool.
Why?
Oh my God.
Because you've gotta beat life into giving you what you want.
That's right, Lena.
That's right. You gotta take life into your own hands. That's why I need you to break my arm again.
When it thinks it's got you down, that's when you've gotta fight back even harder. Never give up. Never surrender!
Live strong.
Oh my God. Live strong. Yeah.
Float
More
like a butterfly,
heads-
sting
more
like a bee.
More like headstrong, I'll take you on. Headstrong, I'll take on anyone.
Yeah.
Something to fight for. Like Aspen, or your friends, or your dog. Wait, when did you do
Wimmercar
that?
says, God forbid women do anything.
This is Happy. I've had him for a few days now.
God, look at that dog.
Look at that tongue.
He
Bleh.
does look happy. What's his name?
No, that is his name. Happy.
Who's on first?
It's happening.
Makes me happy too. No, you're Miho. Waka waka.
Oh
Boing,
God, it's gonna get old so fast.
boing, boing. Auga. Sorry, I need to. Look, I'm just
You
gonna
need-
have to get a fucking like Zoo Crew ass soundboard so I don't make all the
Discord-
noises with my mouth.
Discord has, you have to
I'll take the
pay,
name,
but
let
if
her
you
know you're
pay
here.
Discord, you get a
Although she might
soundboard
be
now.
busy
I'll
until
never.
After she cuts the ribbon.
True. But you could, and it would be
could.
so
That's fine.
easy.
Thanks
Yeah,
for letting her
I'd
know.
rather it be hard.
I'll be with Juliet.
I know.
Got it.
You'd rather set up a virtual audio cable. I
Yeah,
understand.
I love. You know, I love doing that. You know, that hasn't caused any issues now.
Eurofiber says, I do pay Discord, but I refuse to use the soundboard. So
That's
if only
beautiful.
they could lend it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I can tell Aspen put her heart into it.
Her ears are so tiny.
Yeah. But I think she's also just kind of small. I mean, look at her size compared to Juliet.
Yeah.
Finally, real coffee.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for coming. We appreciate you showing up before you're actually able to have your coffee. My whole team has worked very hard to make today's opening a success, so we're very proud to officially open our doors to everyone. Lena!
Coming!
Lena running with scissors.
Classic. And you know she's running with them on the wrong way, right?
Yeah, oh, for sure. Just wide
Welcome
open.
to the Bell House.
Yeah!
Yay!
No, don't hug me, I'm gross. As soon as
I love that
I'm taking
YouTube
3
series.
showers and 2 naps.
You deserve them. Everything looks amazing.
We
You've
should
done
also
great
have a
job.
point reward for a couple people chuckle.
God.
Thanks. Wait until you actually go inside. Although maybe it's better to wait until tomorrow for that.
Wait, I just realized where
Juliet, hello? Juliet?
line.
Hello?
I thought it was weird. I don't think she had her previous line either.
Uh-oh.
That's a good problem to have if it happens.
She's fading away. No, help her.
No, Juliet!
The sunlight.
It's
No.
awfully crowded in there.
It's fine. You can show us another time. We'll be here again soon, for sure.
Juliet, no.
No, Juliet!
Second.
Juliet, what's wrong?
Juliet, blink twice. Okay, it is noted that she does not have a voice on these lines.
Oh.
So
Something happened, I guess.
I'm guessing, yeah, like maybe it's something that needs to get patched in, or like just an issue, right?
Yes,
Ah,
me
I
too.
see.
Lena told me you brought the books.
I would assume it's like she's
Thank you
disappearing,
so
right?
much.
Like actually.
Yeah.
Oh, Sid's right. She said those
I'll
telepathically.
make sure they
Yeah.
do. I want to do some kind of discount for people.
She said it
who are
in
working
Vampire,
or
which is
reading
a
here.
high-pitched sonar that we can't hear.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what it'll be yet, but I want to help out students and artists, even if it's just a free cup of coffee. I'm already getting ahead of myself, though. We've been open for all of 10 minutes, and I'm planning what to do next.
You make that sound like it's a bad thing. But this place only exists because you dreamed about it, right?
Well, yes, I suppose so. I need my feet on the ground right now, though. I could let my head off into the clouds when my shift is over. Which, unfortunately, is still several more hours from now. I'm going to have a few words with whoever it was that put together this schedule.
It was you.
You?
It absolutely was. After my naps and showers, I'll come by to visit this evening. Do you have any plans for how you want to spend your last couple days before your own new adventure, Miho?
I'm going to Disney World.
Other than
Ha.
with you?
Wow.
Nah, not really. I think I might go for a walk. It's been a while since I just wandered around.
You've come so far.
I was thinking
since
about
then,
trying out Final
both
Fantasy
literally
XIV.
and figuratively.
Thought that'd be
Never
pretty
gonna
easy to
walk
pick
around
up and put
again.
down.
Yeah, I miss it a little bit.
Go wander then, and I'll see you at dinner.
Definitely.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, please. I think I'll be out for a bit.
Gotta get one of those travel water bottles for dogs.
Aww. Same with the airships.
It's an alt future that's exactly the same, except that we had airships instead of airplanes.
Yeah.
And that's why it's a utopia.
Aww.
Right here.
Wait, uh-oh. That's the ending!
End!
Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom while the credits play, and then we'll talk about it. Check your Discord, DVAC. We need to figure out something pronto, because I messed up.
Okay. Oh my god! She's singing!
So I put a bookmark in this chapter of my life. A daily press flower to remember you by. Getting older will mean that you're not on my mind. Together we'll be until we die. With just a word or two, the year will end so soon. Will you remember me if I remember you? Tomorrow's just another new today. I wonder if our hearts will stay the same, or if we'll ever change now. All that we own are our memories, so I'll hold them close and I'll live my life with my heart on my sleeve still. On and on, the clock on the wall keeps ticking along. So I put a bookmark in this chapter of my life. A daily press flower to remember you by. And if getting older will mean that you're not on my mind. Together we'll be young till we die. Maybe I'll forget a bit of you. Maybe you'll forget me too. But I'll treasure every second, and I know that you will too.
I love these strings just absolutely going off in this
Yeah, sorry I had to leave
soundtrack.
for that. I actually had to perform the violin solo. Oh, wait!
Oh.
Wait, we don't even get a day at our job, I just realized.
Oh well, we'll have to assume. We'll
Unless
have to
that's what's
guess.
happening here.
That's for the
Because shuttle
fanfic.
ride, right? Like, the implication is this is in the future.
Yeah, she's
The
been
cats!
working. Yeah.
Oh, right.
They all
right,
live
the
together.
2 cats. I was thought they had more. I was like, oh yeah.
They might.
5 years. Okay, so it's been
5
5
years.
years. Do you think Aspen ever gets sick of coffee?
No.
Okay.
If she was gonna, then she would have already.
Oh, folks. She's grabbing ingredients from the fridge.
Oh my god.
Can I
What
get
is
some
she
fucking
cooking?
ingredients in the fucking chat?
Ingredients. That's right. Oh.
Cool.
Hey, you.
We get
Hello,
a
love.
picture?
Yeah, what do they look like after 5 years? Probably not too different, but...
How was your day?
Oh my god.
Aww.
Oh, the usual.
Aspen looks
I'm
gayer
almost done
now.
reading this manuscript that came in a few weeks ago.
And look, you
It's a
know,
little rough around
she
the
learned she
edges,
has to
but
dress
I'd
the
like to see
part.
more.
Wait, oh, is she doing... She's editing
reviewing
now.
a manuscript.
Aspen's the editor now. I'm the CEO of this company.
I've got a house tomorrow, so I'll finish it up on break or when I get back. What about you?
The usual.
But she
Fed
does it
some
while
birds,
she's working
chase
a
some
job?
lizards, trim
Insane.
some plants. I'm gonna start on dinner next.
Her
Coffee should be ready
executive
soon,
breadwinning wife. Yeah.
Thank you. You're the best.
too. I try.
You know, I know we've only got one shot of it, but I kind of like her other outfit better. Miho's, I mean.
Yeah. This one's very domestic.
Yeah. Okay, so she's decided to become an editor instead, so that she can be not an asshole. They're basically the same thing.
I see.
Okay, so she's mainly an editor now, but she does still work the store she manages. I guess she doesn't have to work there to manage it. Well, you guys have like a house now instead of a studio apartment.
There's an idea.
So that's one thing, right? Comfy ending. Folks, we have to go back for Aspen's uncomfy ending.
Mods change my display name.
To Aspen uncomfy ending.
Aspen's uncomfy ending. That was great. I'm glad. I'm pleased be happy for them.
Yeah. Now, before we get into doing the analysis, as you know, I'm a little fool and I didn't realize the game would end quite so quickly. So I gotta put together an image real quick, and then we'll be back to do that. Kiwi says it's the same ending, but she has knotted eyebrows. And she's just mad. This is something vaguely uncomfortable. The house is actually filled with like spikes.
Oh no.
It's like a Kaizo level.
Yeah. Please be happy, Kaizo ROM hack.
Yeah! That's the uncomfy ending.
You have to like pixel hunt to advance the dialogue.
Yeah?
And if you click the wrong pixel, then you die like Super Meat Boy style. There's blood all over the screen.
Just like that, yeah. So, read any good books lately?
In the chat, I think it was Mosey was right, who's not here, like recommended me a book, for my trip to Greece, like a romance novel set in ancient Greece, and I actually did buy it. So
Okay.
I have that to read on the plane.
Well, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. But I obviously have not started it yet, but yeah.
Well, neat.
Anyway, fish gaming.
Folks, fish gaming. It doesn't get any more gaming than that.
In this game, we caught the big fish.
We did.
Saw the play. We dated Aspen.
The only thing we didn't do is join the fucking. We didn't help out that
Illuminati?
child.
No, we didn't find out what the child of divorce was going through.
Subplot was about, but you know,
Yeah.
can't do everything in one playthrough. Clearly, so
Yeah. And we did not get Juliet's ending, which is different. So
right.
perhaps for a future, if you want to know what happens in that route, you got to buy the game. Please be
Yeah.
happy.
That's right. Support indie devs. Support Studio Elan.
Yeah. They're doing all kinds of exciting work, and they're,
Yeah,
like,
they got
working on
new
other
games
stuff.
coming out soon.
Yeah, and they like retweet like games of other studios that I think there's some crossover with who worked on them, and
Yeah, they retweet
there's
games.
a lot of
Cameron.
stuff. Yeah. I hope they know that we're fans. They also just like tweet pictures of like Miho and on Women Wednesday with caption
Yeah.
Women Wednesday. So like, you know, Studio Elan, they're just like us.
They really are just like us.
They're online.
Just like us.
I
Alright, just-
really like this art style as well.
It's
I like
very
the-
soft.
I like this coloring technique. Yeah.
Okay, now, if all of this worked, this image will work. There it is, folks. We're in. All right, now let's pick a siege you'd ended on.
well.
This one because it's like us
Yeah.
taking
That's
a
how
bow
we
at the end
feel.
of the performance of the video game stream.
Yeah. So
How did we feel about video games' Studio Elan's Please Be Happy?
yeah. So I would say that it's not perfect. There are definitely points where it kind of was like, what is this? Like, what is, what's this pacing? I remember very early on.
Yeah, I'd say
we were-
especially before the route split, as it were.
Yeah. I remember us being like, why we had a lot of questions about Miho's backstory and like why she hadn't done stuff before and why she had never thought of, different stuff, like not being able to read, not ever like looking up more information about Chong'in or any of that kind of stuff, like not even being able to Google search it and stuff like that. And I don't particularly feel like again, like I feel like that, like I still agree with my criticism at the time, which is I think that could have been written in a different way.
Yeah, they could have found a different way to make this the same issue, but one that doesn't feel like, well, what has Miho been doing for 10,000 years?
Yeah, and I think that there are a lot of ways, like we talked about at the time, to achieve that, like where it could have been like, oh, I didn't, more than just not being able to read, or like
If she
not
just
thinking
doesn't know
about
the
it.
name of this person, it's equally impossible to search for them, regardless of whether or not she can read.
Yeah. There's just a lot of things, right? Like it's just a lot of things that could have been written around and achieved the same outcome.
Yeah.
In versus being like, oh my god, like Miho not realizing that Chong'in is dead. That was another one.
Yeah.
That was another big one where it's like, I don't think that's not how I would have had that play out. I think it's very strange. Like it feels incongruous with like the rest of it, and So it's
Especially
definitely
if the
not
ultimate
perfect.
thing is going to be about death, you know?
Yeah, looking back on that and knowing like this, yeah, like I think there's a lot of themes of death in this game, but they are not like we're not leaning into them because it's too cozy, right? We're just kind of
Right, we're trying to make it a little
glossing-
bit of a nicer
Yeah, we're just
game.
kind of like gently sort of glossing over it. I think that it also shows that Studio Elan, the type of stories they want to tell, and or that they like come naturally to them, or like the writing team, is a little darker, right? And they like, but they had this goal of like this one's gonna be cozy, and so there
And that's
are like
fine.
themes of death, but they are like not getting, jumping into them. But the fact that they're there at all, I think, is indicative of sort of the larger body of work, and themes. Like when you think about Heart of the Woods,
Yeah.
a lot darker than this.
The thing is, what if two women were attacked by evil spirits?
Yeah. So, but I mean, overall, it was very enjoyable. I feel like this must have had a shorter development cycle than Heart of the Woods. That's just the vibe that I have of this.
It's hard to say though, because like it's also a branching narrative, right? Like Heart of the Woods is a game that goes from one end to at the end, right?
Yeah.
There's no real branching, as it were, right? There are bad ends, but it's not like you're following multiple plot lines. Where here it's like, oh, you follow some plot lines and you can't get to others, and there are two distinct routes that change how the ending goes.
Yeah. I wonder what the difference is in terms of, I mean, certainly in terms of like the art, I feel like is equally realized. The minor characters are not rendered in as much detail as the main characters, but like when you think about Heart of the Woods, there weren't as many characters to render as there are in this one.
Right. There were really like 5 people that showed up.
Yeah.
At any time.
And there's a lot more in this, and there's the whole city of Wellington, and I think what I really like, something I really like about this that I do not have a strong criticism of at all, that I
Mr.
enjoy,
Kim.
is definitely the art style.
Oh,
and Mr. Kim. I have no criticism of Mr. Kim. Perfect character. Love him so much. So glad he's in the game.
great guy, hell of a dude.
Wonderful. Lena, insane. So glad that Studio Elan got to write another insane woman.
And you know what? Like again, it for college age, I think it's perfectly correct that that's how she acts. Same with Cyrus.
I don't care if it's correct or not. I'm just
Well,
glad
I'm just
to
saying,
see
it's like it's even
representation.
that's like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, of insane toxic
Like not only are they
women.
insane, but it is appropriate that they are.
Yeah,
insane.
it's believable that someone that age would be insane in that way. It's God,
Yeah.
she's so great. She is just off the rocker.
She is a delight.
Unhinged. I love her. Yeah, no notes for Lena. Did take us a while to figure out she was a swan. I feel like it was a bold move for them to take a swan and make her have brown hair.
Yeah, that's the
instead
thing
of
where it's like
white
it could be
hair.
any bird.
Yeah, I didn't really know what it was gonna be with that one, but once they said it, I mean, I was like, oh, okay, I get it, I understand.
Yeah. Also, Sid figured out the complaint. Why doesn't Lena interact with Mr. Kim? And you're right.
Oh, the DLC.
Now I'm thinking about it. The other thing, we did not get. I wanted to know how the date went with Lena and Cyrus.
Yeah. Well,
What happened when they went to
that's
IHOP
for-
together?
That's for the fanfic. But also
That's
we
for
know
the
what
fan
happened.
disc.
Lena just talked for 3 continuous hours, and then they went home.
And Cyrus said, "Well, now I can't not fuck her.
100%. Yeah.
We're gonna get married one day." That's what they were
Yeah.
thinking.
I mean, because he's already in love with her, so he already likes that about her.
Yeah.
I feel like the first 5 minutes she's really shy and not sure what to do, and then he asks her something and she just continues to speak the entire rest
Yeah, I was just
of the
like, "How'd you
time.
feel about the performance?" And then she's got a critique on everything.
Yeah. And then she keeps going, right? And like
Right,
it
yeah.
talks about her other ballet experience, and then she talks about her life and what does she want to do with her life, and what does she want to, what's she in
Yeah, it
college
just spins
for?
off from there.
Yeah. And just never stops talking.
But yeah, I
But
think
the
once
thing-
we reached chapter 3, well, even in chapter 3 it was weird because like the story of Aspen felt incongruous with the relationship aspect.
Yeah, there's
Like,
just sort of, this is Aspen's story, regardless of whether or not she's your girlfriend.
Yeah, and the romance thing really only came together in sort of like I feel like even if we weren't in a romantic relationship with her, we could have been like, wow, you're really working yourself to the bone. You need help, right?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
need to give this up. So yeah, it feels weird that like her big dramatic thing sort of just happens independent of us, but like that's also just true of life, right? Like not everything once you're in a relationship. It just feels weird in this story where like we also like we did like one romantic thing together, and then it's like, well, now you just live a domestic life in perfect harmony.
Yeah, I think there's other sort of love language things that could have been included. I like one of the things that I think of like is like giving gifts to each other or something like that. Like something that is undeniably romantic.
I mean, she gave her
and
that
not
book,
just
but that was
something
about
that
it.
something very good friends. Yeah, Aspen writing the book for Miho, I feel like that was like a big romantic gesture that was like, yeah, like this is romantic, like they're dating,
Yeah.
just because of the care of it. So that was good. But yeah, it didn't feel as romantic like leading up to that point. And even when we were on the Aspen route, it was like, oh, like you've been in love with us the whole time. Like I didn't pick up on it. I had no idea.
Yeah, and then even then it was still like an understated part of it because everyone was just like doing their life stuff, right? It maybe
Yeah.
is just the way that it broke up the story, right, into a series of vignettes, but it feels weird that we didn't get like lower stakes in between stuff where like, I don't know, we go out to like get a hot dog, right?
And they didn't have a fight about their relationship.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think that I feel like they're not a fight, but like a big moment of like, what does it mean that we're together? Like especially before Miho it becomes mortal.
Yeah, I guess it's the thing is like they didn't think it's necessary because they know that eventually it's not going to matter, right?
Yeah, there's no that's the big thing. Is there's no there's not like big discussions of commitment between them. And that's
Yeah.
another thing that like would separate it from a close friendship is like, what do you like of them talking about like a future together or some other like sign of commitment, moving in together,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. That's missing. Where like it doesn't have to be big, but just like a little reference or something like that. Where is that separation between love and close friendship?
Yeah. And we're saying we have a lot of critiques because we think a lot and we also talk a lot more than we think. But I think that ultimately it's like there are these problems.
Yeah.
There are these things with I shouldn't say problems. There are things with the game that we would want different, right?
Let's talk about the main cast.
But ultimately, I think that like it's not it's a good game. I think that a lot of the vignettes
Yeah.
we can talk about the cast in a second. A lot of the vignettes I think are good. Like the actual stories for all the characters I think are very strong. As like a wider arc, and so I really appreciate that. I appreciate the cast. I mean, the characters are what really bring this together. And besides some of the little children, they felt a little
Yeah.
superfluous. They like not even that they're bad. They just like I don't know what they added.
Yeah, it was like an extended reference to that other game.
Yeah.
But how did they push Miho's character development?
Yeah. But the rest of them, they're great. Mr.
Yeah,
Kim,
but main cast, Aspen, I
Aspen.
love her. My wife. I love Aspen. Finally, representation of judgy fanfic writer.
Crazy
in
book ladies,
media. Yeah. No notes. Juliet. I mean, we didn't see her route, but
Right.
I feel like she is very consistent in her characterization. There was never any inconsistency with Juliet. I felt like everything,
No, and like
everything
the
made
actual
sense.
the actual story stuff we get about like her daughter and everything, I think does a lot to sort of not only like explain sort of the nature of her character and why she kind of acts the way she does, but I think it provides a lot of depth for a character that I think in a lot of other media would just be sort of like, oh well, they're mysterious because they're a vampire, right?
Yeah.
She's very
And the
grounded to
only-
sort of one big moment that happened like 50 years ago.
Yeah, I would have liked a little more. Like, I'm sure you find out more in like Juliet's route, but like there were times where like she didn't take initiative with Miho, like out of fear, like with talking about Chongin and other stuff too, where like she like didn't tell her things, and I wonder, like, it happened enough times that I'm like, well, this must be part of Juliet's like approach, her philosophy, but I don't know. Again, like I'm not sure if it was out of fear or like it kind of betrays like a sense of like she's not as good at this as she like comes across as being,
Right.
and so I wonder if that's I imagine that's explored more in her route.
I want to say voice acting too, also very good overall with the whole cast. Mr. Kim stand out because I think he's just got a great way of reading his lines. It's very dad.
It's great.
Like I
it's
don't
so
know how
believable.
intentional it is or if that's just kind of how he speaks, but it comes off as very dad, right?
It's great. It's great.
good.
I bet he looks like that. I bet that's just what he looks like.
I believe it.
It's so natural. Who other? Miho herself.
Miho's good.
How do we Mimo?
Miho,
One
again,
coffee for Mimo, please.
the actual path to her arc is maybe a little weird. But I think
Yeah.
the arc itself of sort of self-actualization and learning to enjoy life was very well done, like just as a whole. I think that her character was like, again, we have quabbles about how it was kind of set up and how it kind of engaged with it, but I think that the idea that she has spent all this time sort of aimless and not learning to experience and enjoy the things around her, I think was a big seeing that change with the whole thing, with the whole plot and everything, I think was really cool. I think that it did a good job of sort of emphasizing the relatable parts of it, right? Which is just to, again, enjoy the things, the people around you, and, not take everything for granted.
Who is Miho? What is her character? Like, what are her defining character traits after all of this?
After all of this?
I feel like she's still
She's definitely
like,
painted with a broader brush, I will say.
yeah, she's still pretty blank slate, in a lot of ways. She has sort of the natural inclinations of a fox. Like, she wants to work at the, she wants to like be in nature. She decided she wants to protect animals.
Mm-hmm.
She likes she wants to protect and take care of animals. She likes eating. She never really seemed like she liked reading in a game that's so much about reading and has, and books and stuff. She can though, so that's good.
Yeah.
She's still like quite simple in her approach to the world, very straightforward. She's fully living in the present moment. She does not have anxiety. She's just there.
Think about it too, it feels like she's not very worldly despite literally having traveled the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, QB says they kind of wrote her that way, where her backstory is lived in forest, nothing else to note for last 100 years. And I guess that gives you a lot of space to sort of like project stuff on in spaces where it leaves it up to interpretation, but it does feel like Miho is not as fleshed out as other characters. Because she just doesn't have anything to tie her experiences back to.
Yeah, and it gets into the whole, like, how could somebody fall in love with someone like that? I mean, I think the answer with Aspen is that she also has just so little experience when it comes to love.
Sure.
That, you know, they're kind of, you know, both sort of clueless together. But it's still a little odd, you know. She's not,
Yeah.
she still has a long way to go, like, figuring out who she is.
And can we note something else too? He says, I really like the overall presentation with the sprites and text boxes.
Yeah.
Simple but sets it apart and feels more like a book than the VNs already are to have to read the whole screen. Yeah, I think that kind of tying it more to, you know, presentation of characters on a screen, kind of that, you know, the large sort of text box at the bottom is not there, and so you have the opportunity to really, like, take in the art more. You know, a lot of the games were like, oh my god, we have to move the text screen so we can see what kind of insane pants these characters are wearing.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Like, if I were to start on a visual novel project tomorrow, I would do those text boxes that they did. I think that's great. I would love to play more games with that same approach.
I would also do it like people do in RPG Maker, where they just, like, script entire other games into it. It'd just be like, oh, here's a Picross minigame now. Sorry, you have to solve a Sudoku to get to this part. Yeah, your character is reading a newspaper at the doctor's office.
Yeah. She's gotta fucking sit there and do a puzzle. That's great. That's for the Undertale visual novel adaptation.
That's right.
Yeah. But, what else? Silver. Love Silver.
Silver
Love
was
that.
good. Silver also kind of brings up the, like, how did these people end up here at the same time? But, you know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I love Silver's whole storyline. I think that's great. I think it's super necessary. I think the contrast is super necessary.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the way that she
great.
contrasts is, I think, the big portion of, like, they come from similar, like, backgrounds and sort of world understandings, but their perspectives could not be more different based on their relationship, right? Like, Silver is like, humans tried to hunt me, and so I hate people now, and I refuse to get near them. And Miho's like, well, a human saved me, and so I've wanted to be more in touch with my human side. And they kind of find this, maybe not middle ground, but they both come to a mutual understanding of why the other is the way they are.
Mm-hmm. That's good. I like it. I like that they're still not agreeing, but it's like they've clearly grown, and Silver clearly has grown.
Yeah.
It's cool. I can't wait for Silver's story, and please be happy too. Please be happier.
That's right.
But yeah, no. Any other notes?
Not really. I think we went over the major stuff. Like, overall, I think that the structure of the game's good, but I wish that when it jumped around, I guess I wish we had a better idea of what happened in the interim.
Yeah, like with so many games we play, I wish we had more game.
Yeah.
I wish I could play it more.
and more stuff that just, like, didn't matter in a way, right? Like, stuff that does not necessarily advance the plot, but advances the relationship. That really is the big thing, is there's not enough that advances the relationship, and I think that the first couple chapters are a little rough in terms of trying to set up these characters and the contrivances by which they live.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But overall, I mean, obviously, like, we enjoyed it. It made us feel a lot of emotions. It was a lot of fun. Like a lot of visual novels that we play on this stream, Marino, you can have strong characterization, even if, like, the plot is a little flimsy, which, you know, and, like, you have these strong characters like Mr. Kim and Lena and Silver.
Oh, they're strong,
you're
alright,
just,
yeah.
You're just like, I fucking love this character. This character is great. I want to see this character do more things.
Yeah. Where's the Lena game?
Yeah, God. It's a different style of game. It's not cozy.
It's like a hack and slash.
It's
But like
a zero
metaphorical,
escape
right?
game,
Like you have to
actually.
hack and slash through like homework, through like feelings.
Lena and Cyrus wake up with like handcuffed together in a death chamber or something, and they have to solve puzzles to get out.
Yeah, you do like you do like the painting part of the story, but it's like a Metal Gear Rising style, like final blow.
Rainbow Cars asks what would happen if Lena and Tara from Heart of the Woods met the two most insane women in their respective games. I think they would be best friends.
That's a good question.
I
feel like they would be uncomfortably friendly, right?
I think they would be immediate friends. I think they would cause so much distress to the people around them because of their just like unmitigated manic energy at all times. Whenever they get together, like something is gonna happen and it's not gonna be a good idea. Someone is going to get hurt. There is gonna be a destruction of property.
I think they would accidentally burn down a Burger King.
100%. And then the next time they would do it on purpose.
Right.
Yeah, Sid, I was about to say, that's like when me and Sid hang out, just absolutely insufferable to everyone else around
This is not
us.
admitting to a crime. They did not burn down a Burger King.
No. Allegedly. In Minecraft.
That's right.
Yeah,
They threw
love
out the
them
court case,
together.
so.
And then like if Maddie's around, then she would just have to leave. She couldn't be around. Oh, then of course we have the other epic matchup, Maddie versus Aspen. They would hate each other.
Oh yeah. They would have so many
nemeses.
book versus film conversations.
Yeah, nemesis, immediate nemesis.
Yeah. But here's hoping for the
films versus literature.
That's right. They would go see the It movie together, and both of them would come out pissed for different reasons and argue about it.
Great, good stuff. So what's our ranking? What's your?
And I think we have a general idea of what our ranking is.
Yeah, this is recommend for
This
sure.
is a recommend. Again, for all the faults, I think that there are more hits. I think that the characters are really well done. I think their stories are well actualized and realized within the text of the game. And, you know, I just want to see Studio Elan make more things. I know that they got quite a bit of attention after this. They did, like, interviews and stuff about how they look at making video games and how they look at writing stories. And I think it's great that they're getting more attention. I hope that their next games are even better. They have one coming out that's like a magical girl thing, don't they?
Yeah. I believe there's a demo for that.
Yeah.
And it's about, like, older magical girls.
That's right.
Who, like, aged out. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, and also, like, we have these criticisms, but, like, we're in a league above, like, Dairoku Agents of Sakura Tani.
Yeah,
right?
Dairoku
Like,
Agents
the
of Sakura,
last game.
we also understand what we're going in for, so while we may have, like, less critiques about stuff like that, it's because we also go in understanding that it is a different thing.
Yeah, that's a B movie. Like, when we're talking about Studio Elan, we already know we're in A tier.
This is a film.
Yeah, yeah, this is a film.
This is a film of visual novels.
So I love their work, and I'm just so excited for more work from them. Definitely gonna become we already have become big time fans of their work.
We've become Big Time Rush. We're like the Big Time Rush of visual novels.
The big time rush is coming from inside the stream.
That's right.
So
I
with
think that's everything I
that,
have to say about this. With that, you get to see a little bit how the sausage gets made.
da 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 da.
Because I've got to put together something in OBS real quick to announce our next video game.
Oh boy. You know who we've been missing, folks? You know who we haven't seen in a while? It's Games Cameron.
It's Games Cameron, and you know we were looking at the video games that we could get, that we could play,
Until we meet again.
and we were thinking, what if Games Cameron came back?
Yeah, when was the last time we saw Games Cameron chat? Do you remember?
How long ago was I guess it was like Our Life, right? That was like 3 or 4 games ago, right?
Yeah, was it Our Life was
It was Our Life, because When the Night Comes was right before that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. When the Night Comes, we made a Games Cameron sprite, and then in Our Life Beginnings and Always, we were just Games Cameron.
Yeah.
I noticed there's quite a difference in whomst is spamming Games Cameron in the chat. I see there's a lot of QB.
A lot of QB Games Cameron. So we got Games Cameron fans out there.
Yeah, big fans. Games Cameron, of course, our special date night OC, whomst we play as. Yeah, before that we played as Games Cameron in Love Spell. Games Cameron first got embodied in a physical form in the dog game.
Best Friends Forever.
Yeah. And Games Cameron has, existed in many other games.
Yeah.
Not always with a face, with a body, very very infrequently, if you will. But generally they have gray hair. That's one of their defining characteristics.
Yes.
And they are the world's first cisgender they them.
Yeah. But we're excited to announce that the next game we'll be playing will allow us to create our very own new Games Cameron, and that's because the next game is Arcadia Fallen!
Yo! You may remember Arcadia Fallen because we played the demo!
We played the demo for it 4 years ago.
Kickstarter! Yeah, we backed the Kickstarter. It came out last year, and now we're gonna play the rest of it.
Best Friends Forever was also the origin of our theme song.
Yeah.
I stopped using random songs I found on YouTube that would get us copyright struck.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then we had to figure out a permanent theme song.
That said, when Scarlet Hollow comes back, we will be using Halloween Toho again. Or Halloween Carmel Dancin'.
True. Carmel Dancin' minor key, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
But
okay, so why don't you tell the people about this title card image?
Well, first, do you want to talk about Arcadia Fallen a bit? Get people back up to speed, because we're gonna replay all the parts because it's been a while. But let's talk about what Arcadia Fallen is.
Yeah. Let me see if I can just read their thing. So a big thing is you customize your character, your character's appearance. Obviously, there's
a lot of customization options. I'm very excited to spend an hour making
classic
the worst
visual
Games
novels.
Cameron.
Yeah, classic visual novel stuff of your choices matter. But let's give the blur. Play the role of a young alchemist apprentice who is unwillingly bound to an illegal spirit. Suddenly drawn into a war between humanity and magic, they must join a group of unlikely heroes to escape their own doom, hopefully saving the world along the way. Immerse yourself in this beautiful role-playing experience that combines gorgeous Japanese-inspired anime aesthetics with enchanting Scandinavian storytelling. On their journey, your alchemist will be joined by a group of 5 companions, 4 of which you can form romantic relationships with. You can be gay, obviously, if you couldn't tell from the description so far. You
get to play who you want to be.
You can also form platonic relationships with everyone. And so you don't have to date people in order to see more, to become close with them and get a resolution to their storyline. So that's cool. Arcadia Fallen is cool, and they did a lot of work on it. Here's the website.
We had a great time doing I remember feeling when we did the demo for this, because we had a bunch of demos lined up, and by a bunch I mean probably 3. I remember feeling damn, we got to stop playing this one because we got to get the other ones, but I don't want to stop playing this one.
Yeah, there's also potions. There's
we get to
potions and
potions.
Venn diagrams. So we have to. There's gameplay in this. God forbid.
Look, it's gonna be tough. Every time there is gameplay, I lose my mind a little bit, but we'll figure it out.
I mean, there's gameplay in Dairoku as well, so
Yeah.
Yeah, Games Cameron is finally gonna use the ingredients. You're so right, Sid. We're gonna use ingredients in this game. Oh my god.
Folks, it doesn't get better than this. Now, to
Ingredients.
explain this image, we were trying
Yeah?
to figure out what we were gonna do for the Arcadia Fallen image, and I said, what if we did Arcadia Fallen, but as Olympus has fallen? As you all
You
know,
guys
the
remember
famous.
that?
Do you remember the famous movie franchise Has
Yeah.
Fallen? X has fallen. About how
Yeah.
various world powers are under attack by terrorists, and they have to save them in their various homelands, like the White
Yes.
House.
Starring
Buckingham Palace.
Gerard Butler, the guy from 300, and it's about the White House got blown up.
Yeah, and so I said that as a bit because, as you know, I'm always doing bits. And Devac's like, well, I don't have a better idea, so I guess I'm doing this one.
It's too late. You said it twice, so now it has to happen.
That's right. Also,
And-
Wakamasi says, I'm happy about Arcadia Fallen, but I'm starting to lose hope for the Sakura Wars playthrough.
That's the fundraising stream. That's like
Maybe.
when you move and you have to do a fundraising stream, and it's just 24 hours of Sakura Wars.
But for now we're taking a true visual novel approach.
Yeah, we're playing the videoed game, and I did trace an entire CG from the game, from a screenshot of the game to make it higher res and also to remove some elements of it. But there is a part where the store catches on fire, and that's what I used. And this shitty pose that we're in comes from the Olympus Has Fallen film poster.
Yeah. I also want to note it is called the Has Fallen series, which is very funny
Great.
to me. So there's Olympus, and then there's London, and then there's Angel, which I think is Gerard Butler.
Wow. Love that.
Anyways, it's because my word association is on point that we have this great image now.
Yeah, so he's gonna update the title of the stream, of course, to be some third movie,
Yeah, I now I have to think of a non-Has Fallen movie.
so that nobody knows what's going on. Yeah, Sid says I can has fallen exactly. I can't help Arcadia fallen in love with you.
Yeah. Arcadia Fallon, the Late Show. Is this anything?
Yeah, you should rip off Arcadia instead of Fallen now.
Yeah.
Instead.
I'm like, we'll figure it out. We've got a week.
Yeah. We still have 30 minutes to talk, though. Arcadia is just the name of a movie. That's what I thought.
Yeah, we can't use that.
No.
I mean, we could also just end early. We could let everyone go to bed.
We could. I could go to bed for once in my life.
Yeah? Everyone else could go to bed before midnight?
Wow. What a concept.
Think about it.
But yeah, Arcadia Fallen.
Look out for it next week. Woo!
Look out for. Oh my God, QB, you do need to finish Fata Morgana. Have the opposite of fun, finishing the final sequence of Fata Morgana. Oh yeah, yep. Have fun with that. Have fun on Michelle's big adventure. Anyway, yeah, Jacopo in the house. Yeah. Oh my God. We're never going to play House and Fata Morgana on this stream because it's a game about suffering. But god damn, if you love the themes in Danganronpa, but you would like it to be taken seriously.
If you love themes, if you love characters and ideas.
If you, like me, are a sicko who is like, what if you stretched someone to the absolute extremes of human experience? And would they still choose to live and have hope? And what would that look like? The House of Fata Morgana is for you. If you've ever felt bad...
Oh my god. Thank you for saying this. Sid, what if video games were subversive? I've got great news. As you all know, we are the arbiters of the most subversive visual novels. And because we have invoked the ancient phrase, it is time to note that it has been 0 days since the last subversive visual novel.
Wow. Can you believe it? They keep coming out. Chorp sent me a fucking article the other day. I think it was like an Engadget article about some visual novel that seemed like a Virtue's Last Reward ripoff. And they were like, this one's so subversive. It doesn't, it subverts your expectations. And I truly, it'll just keep happening. Just like Disney's first openly gay character. They will just keep saying that it's the first subversive visual novel.
Yeah.
Forever.
Alright, I fixed it.
You might as well be you might as well be walking around with a big sign that says
I'm subversive.
I've only ever played hentai games. But even hentai games are subversive. I don't understand. Like, how do you you gotta really go back in time to find a non-subversive hentai visual novel.
It's subversive because it's different from Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, are you telling me
which is no longer
Stay
subversive.
Night?
We've actually decided that Doki Doki Literature Club is actually the first normal visual novel. And so now they're subversive.
Yeah, of course. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm subverting Doki Doki Literature Club by giving my game a happy ending.
That's right. And being good.
Actually. And being good.
I'm sorry, I said I'd never be really explicit about my opinions on Doki Doki Literature Club on this stream, and I ruined it. 0 days since last controversy now.
Yeah, I also don't particularly like it. I think it's.
Alright, I need to delete these so that I don't keep them up for next week.
It doesn't understand its roots. It's like, it thinks it's being more subversive than it is because it doesn't know where it came from. In the scope of visual novels in general, it's quite tame, I would say, actually.
And Arcadia Fallen, having had limited interactions with the dev, they seem truly excited about what they make, and they seem very inspired by the genre in which they work. So I'm very excited to see how that game turns out next week.
Yeah, time to make a Games Cameron next week.
That's right. Next week, we'll be making a Games Cameron, and maybe even playing some of the game if we finish early enough.
Yeah, if we don't spend 2 hours making a Games Cameron.
That's right.
Talking about their elaborate backstory.
But until next time, when we do that, I've been Chorps Away.
I've been Devious Vacuum.
And this has been Date Night.
And you are the stars.
Sweet dreams.
And next time, Games
Cameron.
Cameron.